Okay, time to look at some of my latest findings. Well, I already play this Gnome, this very small gramophone record here. I found a bunch of Edison Bell radio discs, Swedish Edison Bell radio discs. I didn't even know that there were such things. Um, National Orchestra conducted by Gunnar Malmström. They were a bit. Some of them were cracked and maybe not that interesting musically, but still, I got one of them. It's recorded in London in 1929. This one. Rolf Winner Success. I've played these discs before. My channel. Rolf's Cabaret Orchestra. Mary. It's number 507. What's this then? Yeah, this is a weird one. Johnny Dodds and Junie Cobb Hometown Band. Old, really old jazz, Chicago buzz and East Coast trot on special record. It must be some sort of reissue, but it sounds very much like the lovely 20s. Interesting musical material here, but well, weird issue, a French one. Yeah. Oh, A Tisket a Tasket by Chick Webb and his orchestra. Of course, it's the one that a young Ella Fitzgerald made famous. But she isn't credited on the label, which I found rather surprising. What's this then? Artie Shaw, A Man in His Dream. Go Fly a Kite. Another Evert Taube, the Swedish star, Möte in Monsunen and Kalle Schenes Vals. Not very rare, but nice to have. Bob Crosby and his orchestra, Milk Cow Blues and Jancy Special. Artie Shaw and his orchestra, I Surrender Dear and Lady Be Good. Yeah, this is one weird one. I don't really know what this is. I need to listen to it to form some sort of opinion. Dave Harmon and his orchestra, Marijuana Foxtrot, and Herman Waldman and his orchestra, Cocktails for Two, from the film Murder at the Vanities. I don't know that much about it. I have to check it out. Jimmy Lunsford, Liza All the Clouds Roll Away, Uptown Blues. And there's another Jimmy Lansford on Odeon. What is this thing called? Swing. Ain't You Sweet. Oh, here we got a real old one. Opera singer John Forsell. Romance from Tannhauser. From 1903, March. The first time the studio in Stockholm at Hotel Rydbergs, I think. Where they recorded old. Well, they did a lot of recordings, and this is a true beauty. Very good condition. A couple of Karl Gerhard. Here's a Cavalcade issue from 1951, which is all portrait on the label, so it's quite a late one. Here's an earlier one from 1925. Oh yeah, here is a weird record by Ernst Rolf from 1912. Ett missförstånd. Look at this label design here from the teens. And look at this. Mel mot kalla fötter. It's the same record. The label design is different on each side. I've never seen that before. Really weird. Oh yeah, I've always said that I collect recordings with the comedian Maurits Björk, or Anders Andersson på Hulte, as it was called. But I've only had one disc because they are so hard to find. Now I find another one. Där Johanna reste till Amerika and Skråköpings Kråkvinkels järnväg. I don't know if you can see it. His autograph is etched in the wax under the label. The Pan Brothers, Bröderna Witz, Tool Modern and Gösta Lycke from 1930. Egen härd guld värd. And here's an old dialogue record with Emma Meisner and others from 1921. Here's another Karl Gerhard with on the Cavalcade label, Köp svenska varor. Another comedy record by Tool Modern, Allmän Bildning, quite rare one on Scala, the Scala label. Spike Jones, always a treat to find those. Holiday for Strings and Drip Drip Drip, Sloppy Lagoon. Here's an old one. Inga Berens and August Svensson is an old one-sided Zonophone record from 1906. And here's some more modern jazz. Dizzy Gillespie, These Are the Things I Love, on the Modern Music label. It was the first issue. They didn't keep this simple design that long. They changed it a bit later. The recording comes from the Discovery label. And here's another Karl Gerhard from 1926. Det är sånt ni ska ha. And Hej på dig du gamla primadonna. And here's another Karl Gerhard from 1951. Jag vet inte många som är som du. And då får gumman vara med on the Kupol label. And here's another Kupol Karl Gerhard. Där de stora torskarna går. And en gammal majpojke. I've been playing a lot of Rolf Winner Success records, and this is Följ med mig till Fågelfenixland and Mitt svärmeri. Look at the number 201. It is the first Rolf Winner Success record from 1918. Skepp som mötas by Ernst Rolf from 1924. En sjön som gick glittrande glad. Not that rare, but I didn't have it. But now I have. This is a rather rare record by Tool Modern and Arthur Rolén, comedians and actors. Ella eller Honkon and Vägarbete from 1935 on Odeon. Here's another with Bröderna Witt, that is Tool Modern and Gösta Lycke. Avbefärd sydda kläder and Svensson står i spritkön from 1930s. And here's another Scala record. They are quite rare. With Tool Modern and Arthur Rolén, Mjölkkläder and Jönssons varma korv. And here's a very rare and early Karl Gerhard recording. And as you see, somebody has drilled 2 extra holes on the label. I don't know if it's to keep it on the... If they had a recording machine, or you know, those that you can make your own recordings on. To be able to play other records on it, you need to drill extra holes on the label. I'm not sure why they have done this. It looks horrible, but the record is quite alright. And it was quite cheap because of this awfulness. Okay, another record from 1920 by Kalle Lindström, Norrköping comedian, that I collect. Yeah. And a Karl Gerhard record, Gott och vackra mask and Då ska vi vara snälla. I thought I didn't have this one, but I did. It's not always that easy to remember what you have and what you haven't got. So, that's it. Bye bye.